Okay, welcome to this small session. In this video, we're going to see how to program a PLC. What actually happens inside a PLC when we press these buttons? How to program a PLC? It's very simple. So let's understand. So, for example, let's assume I want that by pressing this button, I want this output to be on, right? By just pressing this button, I want this to be on. So how to do that? What's the programming for that? So initially what I need a rung. Now what is this rung is? Rung is the platform in which we do programming. So let's take it like here, all right? So next what I want is, I want to put contacts inside. This is my software. This is not a hardware. We need not to wire the circuit. We just have to make it in the software itself. So first of all, what I need a contact for this. What I want that in software, some bits should be on when I press this button. Some contacts to be on. So in this contacts, we'll take a contact examine if closed. This is examine if closed. Now it will examine whether this contact is closed or not. Now what's going to happen is, next, when I press this button, this contact will get on. But how would this contact know that I have to examine this or that or send or any other inputs? For that, we have to give it some address. So we can see that this the switch has been connected to IN0. So we have to give an address of IN0. How to do that? Just double click here, and in this you'll find IN0 right here. So now this contact is going to examine this input. Let's see. Here you can see, by pressing this button, this is on and this is on again. Now what I want, similarly, I want this output to be on when this contact is closed. Sorry. Okay, so for that we'll take a coil, because coils are always connected in the outputs. Now again, similarly, I have to give address of out0 to this contact. So now I have given the address out0. Now I just have to connect this wire. That's it. Now what's going to happen is, when I'm going to press this button, IN0 will get on, this will get on, this will turn on this output, and this out0 will get on. Now what's going to happen when this gets on? This common will be connected to out0, and this 24 is already coming from the source. So this is getting 24 potential difference, and this will get on. Let's see how. Now you can see that. When I press this gets on, then this gets on, then this gets on, and then this gets on, and then finally this outputs get on. So this is how the signal flows. It's a very simple example. Now let's take another example in which I want these two outputs to be on by pressing the same button. So what I have to do is, I have to add another coil in parallel to that. So here is my another coil. So you might wonder, you might know, now I'm going to give address of out1 to this. I hope you have figured out that much. So that's it. It's too easy and too simple. I haven't changed the wiring, I just have changed the programming of this PLC. Now similarly, I can connect 4 output coils, and by this way I can turn on or I can energize 4 coils by single button. I have to give out 2 and then out 3. So you can see here, all the outputs are on just by one button. No wiring has been changed. It's just a matter of seconds I have changed the program, and my operation has changed itself. This is the beauty of PLC programming. You just have to do the wiring once. Only once. Next, you have to keep changing the programming to change any operation the way you want. This is how PLC works. I hope it clears it out how the programming works, and I hope this is very easy. This seems very easy because you just have to drag the symbols, give some addressing, and then connect it in series and parallel. So that's how easy a PLC is. So in next videos, we'll do practically how to do the programming. This is just an explanation. This is not how you have to program it. You don't have to carry a rung, then you have to tag it. We'll see how actually and how in real time we have to program a PLC. So thanks for watching this. If you have any comments and queries, just put it below this video, because unless you clear it out what you don't get it, so it's worthless to understand further. Thank you.